breaking news.
A home obliterated after a gas explosion.
Oh, there's nothing there. It's gone.
The blast felt miles away.
The entire building shook.
11 at 11 is talking to neighbors, witnesses, and the first responders who raced to the scene as the investigation into what triggered this explosion begins. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Peggy Finnegan.
And I'm Gordon Lesh, live in North Franklin Township, Washington County, where that house just behind me exploded just before 4 o'clock tonight. All evening long, we brought you breaking coverage of this big story on Channel 11 News, our news app, and WPXI.com. And our team coverage continues tonight. Our team has been out gathering new information and talking to people who not only felt the blast, but homes were damaged by this. But first, I want to give you a look at the scene out here. Let me step out of the way. Crews just brought out 2 portable light units out here so they can keep this lit up throughout the night. We've seen crews out walking through some of that debris. And I can tell you one of the most important elements of this is the fact that this house is set back about 300 feet behind the other houses in the neighborhood, and that may be why we didn't see much more severe damage to other homes and more severe injuries from neighbors. And when we got out here to the scene, we found crews boarding up doors and windows on those homes. Between 1 dozen and 2 dozen homes damaged out here, with significant damage to some of them. We actually talked to one homeowner who says he's not sure if his home is salvageable. He might not be able to save his home. Channel 11's Kara Sapaito was among the first people out here minutes after this explosion happened about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Kara, what did it look like when you first got out here?
I think when we first got here, there was a lot of genuine fear and panic. So many people in this community heard the explosion, felt the explosion, but didn't know what happened. And then when we arrived on scene, people came running straight for us saying, "You have to see this." They took us all the way down here to see that their neighbor's home was completely demolished. New ground video tonight, hard to comprehend and hard to imagine. It's total destruction. One home leveled from an explosion. All that remains is a heaping pile of debris. Reports of insulation and wood that flew across the neighborhood as people took cover and windows were blown out of houses.
There's damage as far as 4 blocks away. Mostly it's windows blown out, air conditioners blown in.
Public safety officials tell Channel 11 the homeowner called 911 when she smelled gas. Firefighters and the gas company responded. We're told they had just evacuated the home when it exploded. 5 people were injured, including the homeowner and 3 firefighters.
It's mostly lacerations, some damage from the concussion from the explosion itself.
Neighbors tell us the aftermath of the explosion was chaos as people rushed to check on one another. Many of their homes damaged in the blast.
Stuff that I had for 50 years on the United States Eagle fell off the wall and broke.
A Google Earth photo shows the distance from the home on Park Lane to Park Avenue, where neighboring homes were damaged. And look at this, a photo of the home before, and now a look at the after it was demolished.
I'm glad there is only minor injuries and that everybody's fine. 'Cause I hate to see somebody get killed.
Now tonight, 1 firefighter is still recovering in the hospital, but I just got word that 2 have been released. And again, only minor injuries. Just wonderful to be able to report that right in front of such a devastating scene.
That is good news. All right, Kara, thank you so much. Neighbors also really concerned about the woman who lived in this house. They say she lived here for decades. I talked to Rhonda Wiley a short time ago. She lives actually one of the closest houses to where this explosion happened. She was not home at the time, but says the blast lifted the roof on her house, cracked the foundation, and launched a piece of debris right through the front door. She says her neighbor here, who was hurt at this house where it exploded, she's lived in this home for more than 20 years and says she's just relieved to know that she's okay.
Just thankful she is all right. We talked to her daughter. They took her to the hospital with the other people that were there, but her daughter seems to believe that she only broke her hand, has some scratches on her leg. We're here if she needed to call, cry, laugh, scream, that we're here for. So I'm just hoping that this brings us neighbors closer together.
And it certainly has. We've talked to neighbors out here who said they've been helping each other out with a lot of issues and problems because of this explosion, trying to help each other out with some of the services and moving materials and things because this has been such a difficult day for everyone out here. And we made a map to highlight the property here along Park Lane, just off Park Avenue. You can see it's 2/10 of a mile away from Trinity High School. And that's where we find Channel 11's Amy Hudak. And Amy, you just learned how close those firefighters were to this house when it exploded.
Gordon, this is just unbelievable. These firefighters were 5 feet from the home when it absolutely exploded, sending debris flying for yards in the air. 3 of those firefighters were taken to the hospital, as we just heard from Kara. 2 of them are home recovering tonight. The 3rd is expected to be okay. We do not yet know the condition of the other 2 people taken to the hospital, but we did have a chance to talk to the Washington County coroner tonight, and he said, "Thank God I wasn't needed today."
I actually felt it in my body.
Mike Sanders told Channel 11 tonight he felt his house shake down to the foundation. He then ran to the window.
Way up in the air, lots of things flying.
His neighbor's home in a million pieces. Doors, mattresses, insulation strewn everywhere. As Kara mentioned, firefighters were with the homeowner just feet from the house when it blew. The firefighters were investigating the smell of gas.
It's hard to believe that nobody was killed, given as close as the people were to the house when it exploded. You look at the people that risk their lives on a daily basis for things like this, you take it for granted until something like this happens.
Columbia Gas shut their gas lines off to 58 homes.
They've tested the main line that comes through here. It held pressure, it was fine.
Some neighbors say their minds immediately went to gas explosion when they felt their community rock.
They've been working on the gas lines in this area here, so, you know, just makes you wonder. Those aging lines.
The gas company spent the night going door to door, checking the gas lines for leaks and making sure everything is safe and working properly. The public safety director says everyone is safe, but if you smell gas, call 911.
Sure is a miracle to me. God was looking out for somebody there.
We've heard from several parents who say there was supposed to be a youth football camp here just about 2.2 miles from the scene, just a stone's throw that way. There were supposed to be 100 young boys elementary school age practicing football here, and those parents say this could have been a far different outcome had that camp started just a couple of hours earlier. Gordon?
All right, Amy, thank you so much. If you live near Park Lane and your house was damaged, state police want to hear from you tonight. Here's the number on our screen. Give it a look. This will actually help officers investigating the explosion. You can also find this number on our website at WPXI.com. Channel 11's Michelle Newell continues our Team 11 coverage tonight. And Michelle, you got the chance to go inside some of these homes and see just how extensive this damage was.
That's right, Gordon. I'm actually standing on the side of a road that was blocked off all evening with emergency crews. Neighbors were all out here as well. They are back inside their homes. This road was opened late tonight, but many of those neighbors have a lot of damage they have to deal with. This damage and debris that spread to homes near and far paints a picture of how massive the explosion was and how far it was felt.
It made such a boom that I fell off the chair. I either fell off or knocked, I don't know. And then I just laid down on the floor.
Little did neighbor Eleanor Ray know the damage from that blast left a mark throughout her home.
My husband come running and he said, what was that? And I said, I don't know.
They soon realized their neighbor's house exploded.
There's nothing there. It's gone.
Room after room, Ray and her husband saw just how bad the explosion was. And not far from them, even more damage, windows blown out and insulation scattered across the neighborhood.
It's terrible.
For a lot of these neighbors, these are just material things. Many of them are just happy that no one was seriously hurt. Back to you, Gordon.